Go ahead.
So, I've never done anything live before, and husband's sitting at the computer.
Hi.
Running all that stuff and answering comments, I guess, or telling me when the comment comes up. So today, this is, I don't know what our second to last hour of this virtual craft festival put on by Jamie Page and Carl Jacobson. And thank you for inviting me to it. Very cool. And also Yorkshire grit, and I put some Yorkshire grits here, and these are for turning, and which husband's done more turning than I have. I've done a little bit. I plan to do more, and so I might try to do some of this polishing just with a little wheel on a Dremel type thing and see what it does. But I don't know if we'll get to that far or not. But Yorkshire grit, yes, thank you. And apparently you can get it at the Walnut Log. So I like to do Intarsia, and that takes a long time to do. And so doing a live of Intarsia, you guys would be with me for like 2 weeks. So I am going to be making a heart. And I'm just going to be using scrap wood, and I keep them in bins like this, and husband made a really neat little cart for me with all the scraps in it, and so I have all these little bins, and I picked out some bins, or one of the bins that has a flat end. So I have a bin that has all these 45s on it, and that's what I do to make these little crosses. And the heart is similar to this, but I'm not going to do it with the 45 degree because it's just easier. I'm going to do it with a flat end and just make some different designs. I'm going to go put this away real quick. So I'm going to just put the heart down. And what I did to get this heart is I went on to clip art and downloaded a heart shape and then printed that off. And we have a whole bunch of this orange
Plexiglass.
Plexiglass that's real thin. And so I just made a heart, and I made a little one too. And I made 2 other sizes over there, but I'm going to use this size and the little one. And I'm going to just put it on this piece. We're going to glue everything to this piece here, but I'm just going to put it on here for now to make sure that I can get a pattern that's going to fill in the heart. And so this is long and boring, but yeah. So I'm thinking.
She pointed to husband because I was supposed to fill in the blanks.
I am going to try this doing a design like this, and then maybe have some come off this way. What I've discovered about making these hearts with the scrap wood is you can do any design you want, and it's looking cool all the time. I made a few already for the local Makers Mall, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Coming up for Valentine's Day. Yeah. All right. So I have these long pieces here, and I'm just going to lay them across the length of the heart. And I really like using the purple. And that doesn't really look like a scrap piece, but it really is, because you can't even really use it for an Intarsia too much. So I'm going to put that there. And it's a bummer I don't know all the names of these woods because they're scraps. And sometimes I just don't know. Like, ooh, I can tell some of them are maple and some of them are walnut. I'm gonna move it up a little bit. And I don't like those because they're the same color, right next to each other. I need something that's long. How about this one? Yeah. That works. Anybody have any questions? Ooh, that's gonna be cool. All right, let's put it this way now. Let's see. I know that this is a piece of, what's it
Buckwood.
called? Myrtle wood.
Myrtlewood? Can't tell.
Oh, I always have to remember myrtle wood. Think about it a little bit. Just the way my writing is working. It's Can you see that? Okay.
It's a little bit.
All the way.
So she's laying out her wood on the far side for the heart.
I have to go square that off real quick.
How do we focus?
Ooh, that's a cool piece. I think that's monkey pod. Ooh, that one's a little bit tall. When I have my scrap wood together, I try to separate them or organize them by how tall they are, because some parts I've made with thicker wood, like this one would go with the thicker wood, although that way it's okay. But it is a little bit taller than everything else. Maybe I'll just turn it that way and use it anyway. It's fun to get all sorts of different colors.
You want me to move the end?
Oh, they want you to move it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do the best I can.
Oops. Here, let me unplug that for you. You can unplug the computer probably.
That's all right.
Oops, can you see it?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. So that's how it's going so far. And what color should we put over here? Oops, how about this one? Yeah, let's do it. So also, since it's scrap wood, since it's scrap wood projects too, I don't do a lot of sanding. I did one where I did no sanding because there's not many fuzzies on them anyway. But for this demonstration, I am going to do a little bit of sanding on all of the little edges that have that do have some fuzzies. Oh, did you want to just come over?
Nope, I'm gonna do this. Okay.
Oops, I'm a Hummer.
Her favorite thing to do is the sand. Unlike most woodworkers, that includes me. I don't like the sand.
You know, I like sanding. I like shaping actually on the big sander. That's what I like. Just comes alive, you know. So cool. And the thing about these hearts too is that they're not like when you make a cutting board and you glue all the pieces together and you make it all nice and snug and pretty. This is just a scrap wood heart, and so little gaps and little mess ups in the wood make it cool, I think. This is just a really great way to get rid of scrap wood that you can't use furniture.
And husband always has her working on that stuff because she has a lot of loose scrap wood.
Yeah. He threatens me, no more wood. But then if we find something I really want, he's like, go ahead and get it. Yep. So these, and this is just a really cool Valentine's Day type deal. Okay, that's all the sanding I'm going to do because there's no ends going to be up here. All the ends were here. And yeah, so now I'm going to start gluing it. And I'm using this quick and thick stuff that I really like. Oh, I need to move it first. Let's move it. So these are going to go over here. So I'm just going to push these down like that. Push these up like that. And I know that it's going to, the heart will fit over it. I'll be double checking it as we go. No, just take a piece and glue it. Just glue them. No clamping, nothing. They've been very popular at the Makers Mall, which is really, really cool and exciting. Maybe a little bit too much glue on there since it's going to hang off the edges, but that's okay. Oh, keep it going.
Something outside. Probably a deer or something.
I'm just going to double check this. Okay, I'm going to move this piece up a little bit because, yeah, you know it's going to be up. Okay, good. Now I'm going to glue on the side, these sides. Let's see exactly. I'm just going to put them up there. See where I need to start. All right, I need to go up. And it looks like I'm going to have to add one piece right here. So it's just not long enough. What piece should I pick? How about this one? Ooh, I like that. Oh, except it's not flat. Let me go flatten it. These off of it. That's okay. Going to work okay, I think. I am going to move it though into here, like that. And those are kind of tall, but we're going to fix that later. All right, let's check it again. Let's see. Yeah. I think that's going to work. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm getting a little excited. I'm sorry.
She does that, gets excited.
Okay, this one's too short. Rats. Oh, good. I have another red one right here. It's longer. It's taller, but I like that red color.
That Paduke.
No, it's that. Oh, maybe it is Paduke. This is the one that we got from Richard. I never knew what it was. It's real pretty. This probably is Paduke. Good eye, husband. All right, let's glue away. I'm just going to glue a few at a time. Some of these pieces aren't even flat on the back side, but it doesn't matter. It's scrap wood. It's supposed to be messy and rusticish, not flat. All that good stuff. I think that piece I was making into an eyeball or something. That's why it was sharpened. Apparently I didn't use it. Now it's a scrap. Are we supposed to chit chat or what? Are we supposed to work or?
Probably chop the glue. Here's the glue.
Oh, it's quick. It's quick and thick. I really like this
A
stuff.
little bit more of an angle. There, like that. That tight bond. And of course, this is being sponsored by
Yorkshire Grit
Yorkshire Grit.
that you can get at the Walnut Log in the United States.
There. And there.
And I really like these bottles, but when the glue gets low, it takes forever for the glue to come out. So I like to keep them like this. And I think when I bought it, it came in a set of 3, which is great. And so for Target, it's really, really, really good stuff. So I'm just going to double check and make sure that all of my pieces will fit. Oh yeah, even one will be too long right there, but that's okay because I can use it for something else later. All right, so now we have to let that glue dry. So last night I went and did one. Let me go grab it. Oh, and this is with the taller wood. So last night I did the same thing. I just took a bunch of wood, and this design I did differently than that other one. I did it, I don't know, crisscrossed. And it's all different heights. It's the taller wood, but I think it's going to look awesome. So what I do now, how are we on time?
Oh, you're probably good. So you got 17 after.
Oh, okay.
You're plenty good.
I need tissue.
It's clear over there. I guess you can see a little bit of our shop. This is kind of, I call it size shop now because she's taking it over for the most part. So she's got a couple band saws and then her Higner. And we got our planer set up along with a router table. And then we have a saw stop with an outfeed table also.
You know what? I am going to glue up the small one first because we have so much time. So I'm going to do the same kind of thing where I'm just going to pick out a design to do. Well, the design kind of just comes. So I'm just going to start laying stuff down and see what we come up with. This is a tiny heart, so I'll use the little tiny scrap pieces I have. I have a bunch of, oh, maybe we'll do like stripes all the way down the heart. You have to make sure that, oops, this purple heart gets where it's really thick. And this one looks real thin. Fumble fingers. It's okay. That one's not long enough. That one is. Let's move this way. Could put these this way. Well, it depends how much wood I have. Let's try it like that. I don't have enough purple heart to keep going the stripes, so we'll break that up a little bit. Let's just get something else on here. And I think I will go this way. Maybe let's just do it like that. Yeah, let's do it like that. It's not as much wood. Oh, we'll keep the purple hearts in the center, and they're going to cover everything. So yay. Let's see if we can stick a red in there. See if my red's long enough. Ooh, let's switch it with this one. I'll have to move it. Oh, flip that over. I'm just looking at my heart behind. And let's move it out a little more. There. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, yeah. And, ooh, we have this black here. This is Chontapom that we got from our friends in Ecuador, and it is a very splintery wood, but boy, it polishes so nice. And that's kind of junky there, but I think I'll use it like on this end. We'll be cutting it off anyway. Black on a heart, hey, I'm okay with that. Make a the center like a lightish color. Oh, let's put a few more colors in between that and that. One more.
Someone says it's not scrap wood, it's a naturally desired cutoff.
I love it. I love it.
She likes that, yeah. Me, I call it scrap wood.
I'm gonna say
That's for extras, is what I say.
Okay, there. That's going to be a simple one, but I think it's going to look cool. So let's just move that. Ah, ruined it. Oh, stink. Well, let's just make sure.
So this is just like it is every day in the shop, guys. Just so you know. I hear that often. Oh, ruined it. Well, I'm very fortunate to have such an artistic wife.
Thank you. All right. That'll work. That will work. Let's just start moving it. This is a super easy one. I did one time with the angles, and that took a long time to do. It's like these hearts or these crosses take longer to do because of the angles.
So what she means by that is, like on this one, where you have a whole bunch of 45s and stuff, it just takes a lot longer to do those than to do this.
Yeah, than to do. And I've never done one like this where it's just straight. But
a lot of variety. She can do it that's the nice thing about it. She can use her wood any way she wants.
You can do it however you want to do it. It's called art. Yeah. Let's just make sure the heart fits in there. And it's going to. Sweet. Okay, so that one can dry now. Put my glue away. Okay, this one that I glued up last night. So now I'm taking my heart template and I'm going to put my heart on here so that it fits. And I noticed I am really close to this one piece of wood right here. It would have been more desirable if this piece was longer because see, so I have to make sure this is right on there. And it might be off a little bit as far as, but you know, it's art again, and it's whatever you want to do. It's whatever you want to do. And I'm thinking, yeah, that's going to work right there.
Guys, sorry if the camera is bouncing a little bit or something. That's because I'm holding it.
So I'm just taking a Sharpie, and I'm just going to trace the heart. And I found, too, that you don't have to trace it the best. Because you can use the sander to help with the shape at the end.
So why don't you hold that up if you can see it?
Okay, there. See the red? And see, it's not the perfect. Can you see that at all? The outline?
I have to get a little closer, but
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. You can see it on top better right there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So now I am going to go to my little bandsaw that I love. And I'm just going to cut that out. Ready?
Yep. Do you need vacuum on?
Well, if I do, I need to hook it up. Yes. Just have to take it out of here. Plug it in here. Okay, ready. Okay, here we go. later. I'm going to go kind of a bummer you have to do a few different cuts on this, but that's okay. Done here. Okay, that's what we have. So it's not perfect, like I said, but we can fix that. And that is going to be this. There we go.
Whoop.
I'm also going to check for square. That's pretty good. Square enough. And now I'm just going to go along and smooth up the shape of the heart. There. And we'll just take a look at it and see. You know what? That looks okay. And the bottom here kind of has a little like that, but I kind of like it. So let's just leave that there and see how it looks. And now something else, see all the different heights? I like that, but not this much. So I am just going to sand it down a little bit. This makes lots of dust. I think I'll put my mask on for this. You want to have to come?
I think I'm okay. Thank you. So this is kind of the center of the shop here. She has all of her sanding tables, wonder wheel. There's your scrap bin cart. You can see there's all kinds of scrap. So that's where I say use it up first. And then her size corner sign back there. And then you see in the back, that's a welding shop, metal shop. That's mine. I actually have my own area.
Okay. So all I'm going to do is just take it down a little bit.
What grit of paper are you using?
This is 100 grit.
Okay.
100. And I don't mind using 100 for the shaping and stuff in my targes, but then that's for shaping only, and then you move on to the 150 and the 220. For this, it doesn't really matter because it's a rustic scrapwood heart. So after this 100, I'm not going to sand it anymore. It's just going to be, that's it. That's looking better already. But I'm going to take it down a little bit more. Especially I'm going to go down to that because I want to sand that a little bit. All right, I have a little bit more to do to get to that right there.
Got a question. Can you run it through the planer to save time?
The only concern I have about the planer is that these pieces are so much different heights and different grain directions. I'm afraid it would like rip it out.
Have you tried it before?
I haven't tried it.
Yeah, and we have a helical head on our planer, so might be something to try in the future.
Want to go try it now?
Well, not all the. I need to change one set of carbides still on it.
Okay.
I just got the new ones.
I'll just continue on then. Hey,
Can you see it closer?
I'm gonna call that good. Yeah. Cool. Alrighty, and now I am going to use my sander, my pneumatic drum sander, to just round over gently around the edges. So we might have to move over there. I'm sorry, I forgot about this part. Covers, other thing. This is also 100 grit. Taking that edge nice and
Probably move your stand a little closer so it sucks it in.
This is the part I love. I love this part. And you see that nice groove. Not perfect, but it's pretty. That's strong. Got it come on, you can't get in there, no problem with the bummer. I'm going to go right here just a little bit, just for this thick side, right here. Okay. This is a little rougher than 100, so I don't want to do it too much. Okay. Let's go on. My hat fell off. Okay, I'm going to spray it off a little bit with air. See all those gaps and everything? Yeah, that's what we want. I mean, you might not want it, but it's a scrap wood heart. Scrap wood art heart. So,
Scrap wood, it's designed extras.
yeah. So now I am just going to smooth out where it's kind of rough from the sander. So like right that edge where it's not real smooth right there. And this is 220 or 120 sandpaper, so it's not the smoothest of grit. I'm just gonna soften up the sander marks. And there's a little fuzzy there, and get that off.
So I don't know how you guys are, but this is the part I don't like.
And then right here where the sander really didn't hit it real well, I'm just gonna. And it doesn't need to be rounded over too much, just some, I think. Isn't that right, Wendy? Yeah. Isn't that right, Wendy? Yeah.
So the backer is 1/8" hardboard.
And you can use
Plywood?
plywood, but my plywood was curved,
Bowed.
so it wasn't working. So use this stuff instead.
There's Wally. He's got to have in the shot. He's kind of a glory hound.
Yep. Little fuzzy there. Get out some fuzzies right there. Fuzzies I missed. Oh, that's because I didn't sand this.
Ahead of
This is
time.
the one I did last night. Yeah. Or the demo. I'm like, ooh. Okay. There. Sand that a little bit.
Turn dust collection off. Sorry guys about that. I had to reach for the dust collection remote.
Okay. Some of the Paduke got into this, but I think that's going to be okay. Get it off. There.
Okay.
Right. So now we can just put a finish on it.
Are you going to use
Yeah. I might try polishing it with that.
Okay.
But I see a boo-boo here I need to fix real quick. And that's the glue line. Need to make it there. That's better. Clean out that glue line a little bit. It just looked matted with glue. There's a little bit more right here. There, yeah, that's better. That's better.
How many of these have you sold already just this month?
About 6, I think.
Yeah, different sizes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think she's motivated to get rid of the essential smaller pieces so she can buy more wood.
Okay, so now I'm looking at it, and you know, there's some things like I wished I had smoothed that better.
Show them where.
See where the roughness is there on that piece of wood.
Okay.
But
it is supposed to be rusty.
But it is supposed to be rustic, and oh, I need to sand this a little bit because that's not a nice curve. That's maybe that's grain. Oh, I can't tell. I can't tell with my thumb. I think it is a grain. Okay. All right. So what I read about the Yorkshire grit is that it's like polishes up to 1,000, or it is like 1,000 grit polish, something like that. So you polish and polish and polish and polish, you know, on the lathe. And but I thought I would just try some on the wood and see what it looks like. And then you're supposed to put your finish over the grit, that Yorkshire grit stuff. So let me grab my thing.
Yorkshire grit.
Yorkshire grit.
Pot.
All right. I just put a little fuzzy tip on this. And this one actually is also used for resin. So,
Oh, cool. That means I can use it.
yeah, this one, it says for turning and stuff. So I'm going to use this one that's for resin and hybrids and wood. Guess I should have pre-opened it. So my normal process here is to put Old Masters on it.
As a final finish.
Yeah, and I think I'm not even gonna put this on that because I am going to put Old Masters on it, but I'll try this on a different piece. Ooh, look at how pretty it is. It's white. Let's try it on a piece of walnut. Or is that monkey pod? This is walnut for sure. Let's try it on that. That's pretty and nice and smooth already. And this,
use the original first.
use the original first, really?
Yeah. Microfine after.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. I will do that.
And you got 14 minutes left.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Okay. Am I supposed to use this and then wipe it off and then use the next one, or what?
Does anybody know on that? What does the direction say?
The directions, I didn't really see directions.
I got a yes.
Yes, wipe it off. Ooh, messy. See. Wow, look at that. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. I turned it down, but turn that up. Neato. Okay, so now I'm supposed to wipe it off. I guess the ideal thing too would be to use a new thing for the other grit.
It says, work grit until it dissolves, polish until clean cloth.
Oh, okay. Work till it dissolves. It looked like it, well, it dissolved. Yeah, it looks like it's dissolved away. Let me work a little bit more. Wow. I'm thinking maybe I should just do it on the heart. What do you think?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. Ha, cool. Here we go. Ooh, splattering it everywhere. I wonder if I should wipe it on here first.
I think I would.
Okay. Let me grab a paper towel. And it says after that, then you're supposed to put your finish over the top of it. But if it makes it that shiny,
It can be the finish itself.
can it?
I'm guessing.
Well, it's, from what I read, it's like under the finish.
Hand wipe on, rub by hand. Wipe it on, then work it.
Oh, just rub it on by hand?
Oh, awesome for metal too. Yay. Thanks,
Ooh.
guys. I'll use it.
Nice. Maybe I need to use it.
Sure looks nice.
Yeah. I was thinking of using that thing because you use it with the lathe, so I was thinking it needed a high-speed spinning thing. You know? Doesn't that heart look awesome? Those colors? Look at that poplar coming through. Woohoo!
Not too high speed, says.
Oh, not too high. I'm
Yeah.
doing it too fast?
I don't know.
I'm doing it too fast.
It'll be like a beeswax finish if you don't cut it with anything else.
Oh, okay. I like beeswax finish.
And it says you can machine finish it afterwards. The grit is gone after you've wiped it on good where the grit's on.
Machine it.
That means like
Oh,
with your
that,
buffer
with the
and
buffer?
stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna go grab a towel.
Okay. So I'm just gonna close up it if I can. So far, that's what it looks like. And there's Wally watching mommy. And Gibbs in his favorite spot. This is a family affair shop. We have our dogs and us. We all work together.
And the deer.
And the deer. Says if it's on a lathe, it'd be at 300 RPM, so not high speed.
Oh, okay.
Contains oil, wax, and grit. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's why it does such a great job polishing.
Look at that. Ah. Even some of this wood has some scratches on it, but you know what? For this rustic look, works great. See some stuck in here. Get it out. There. Look at that. Eight minutes left. Okay. So looking at. All right. So now I should go on it with the other one, the fine one, or should I stop here? Anybody?
You could brush it after you got the grit part, then you kind of buff it with the cloth.
With this cloth? Or?
Yeah, or you can machine buff it, as someone had said.
Let's machine buff it. But I'm going to turn it down a little bit.
Yeah, I turned it down so it's not so fast.
Turn it a little bit. Okay.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Just a little bit more. I don't know if this is really doing anything. Kind of moving it around.
Wipe it afterwards.
Yeah, no good stop on that. Just use this.
Beautiful though.
Yeah.
Really brings out the grain and the color of the woods.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Love it. Love it. Use the brush to get it out. I think I will try the other grit now. You think? Might as well. It's the microfine.
If you really like it to shine, which I can tell you, she doesn't like a high gloss finish on anything.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, not rarely though. But you can put poly on top of it too.
Oh, okay. I'll use a different rag. Okay. Ooh, it's white and pretty. Ooh. Oops. The next person is Carl Jacobson, and his link is down in the description box. The last link. He's the last one of all the people today. Oh, and that's my reminder.
Alexa, turn off.
No, it's not Alexa.
Oh.
It's Google. Excuse me. Whew. Okay. I've got some of that in here. Get it out again. toothbrush, one of the best tools ever.
So they said leave it at the Yorkshire, at the black, but
Leave it at the what?
black, just with the black, but that's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It still looks good though.
Okay.
The black looked great, so I
Yeah.
think that would have been fine just to leave it with just the
black. Yeah.
black one.
Okay. Good to
But-
know. Next time.
But as you can see, the colors really brought out the color and the grains of the wood there. This makes that a beautiful piece of art. You just think, these are extras.
Yeah, scrap wood. And it's not even, it's just kind of lazily done. Lazily done.
So hold it up.
Yay!
So 3 minutes.
3 minutes to go. So this, like I said, this one I put Old Masters on it, and it made it nice and pretty. Also, it's got all the purple heart and everything. And so now the other hearts that we made, which has been sitting there for 20 minutes, we could grab those real quick and look at them again. Oh, here's the small one. So that one is going to, it's just going to be a different design if you can see it, how it's going to be. Could do it like this too. And on the back of my projects, I usually put a verse and then my logo and then a little hanger, which we won't be doing that today. But yeah, should go out and make some of these. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, and they don't take very long to make.
Well, I had fun.
So they want to know what the T-shirt says.
Oh,
So show them. Says,
don't fret. Intarsia instead. You guys know how much I hate doing the inner cuts, which is like the fretwork stuff. I love fretwork. I wish I enjoyed doing that, but I don't. So I made a shirt because I love Intarsia. So I said, it just says, don't fret, Intarsia instead. So it's kind of a, and then I've got this on the back, which is the Target Powers Activate.
and size corner.
And size corner. And then this Intarsia instead is for sale on my webpage if you want to buy one. But go over to the walnut log, and that's where you can find the Yorkshire grit in the United States anyway.
Again,
Walnut log.
walnut log and the 2 Yorkshire grits.
Anything else?
Nope, that I think of.
Okay. Well, this was a lot of fun, and I did the very first heart I made a video of it. I just wanted to have it come out during Valentine's Day, so that'll be out in a few weeks.
And you'll go ahead and show what it's like to use the planer too on the next one, right? You'll do another one.
I already made it, but
No,
I will use
on another one.
I can use the planer on this one and see. Although these pieces are really thin,
Yeah.
I'd be kind of nervous about the planer. But yes, I could try that. I could do it on one of my hearts. I mean, one of my crosses too, and try it. So yeah.
Okay. Well, that's about it.
So everybody head on over to Carl Jacobson's channel. His link is in the description box below, I hope. I've never done a live thing before, so I'm hoping that, it's down there. And I think, go to Carl's channel. Okay, bye.
Okay.